Hello students, in this video I would like to discuss about first and follow. The construction of both top-down and bottom-up parsers is aided by two functions, first and follow, associated with the grammar G. During top-down parsing, first and follow allow us to choose which production to apply based on the next input symbol. So we already studied the basic function of a parser is to generate parse tree. So we already studied in LL1 parser or some other parsers we have to create a parsing table to generate this parse tree. So the input given to the parser is tokens. So based on these tokens the parse tree will be generated. Designing a parser means constructing a parsing table. So first, if alpha is any string of grammar symbols, let first of alpha be the set of terminals that begin the string deriving from alpha. If A derives epsilon, then epsilon is also in first of alpha. To compute first of x for all grammar symbols x, apply the following rules until no more terminals or epsilon can be added to any first set. If x is a terminal, then first of x is x itself. So if you want to find the first of a terminal symbol, the terminal symbol itself will be in first. If x derives epsilon is a production, then add epsilon to first of x. If x is a non-terminal and x derives y1, y2 up to yk is a production, then place a in first of x. If for some I, a is in first of yi and epsilon is in all of first of y1 up to first of y minus 1, that is y1 up to yi minus 1 may derive epsilon. If epsilon is in first of yj, for all j equal to 1, 2 up to k, then add epsilon to first of x. So these are the steps to find first of a symbol. So simply saying, if I have a non-terminal, then we have to find what are the possible first terminal derived from that non-terminal including epsilon. So from the non-terminal we will derive some terminals. What are the possible first terminals that can be derived? So that's the meaning of first. So anyway, the estimation of first will be clear when you see the example. So here I have some productions. S gives A, B, C, D, A gives B, B gives C, C gives D, D gives E. So what we are going to find is what will be the first terminal that can be derived from a non-terminal. So here from looking at D derives E, E will be the first terminal. So first of D is E. Here D will be derived from C. So first of C is D. B derives C. It is a non-terminal, but C derives D. So we can write first of B as D. Similarly, first of A is B. First of S is S derives only one production, small a, B, C, D. It starts with a terminal symbol. So first of S can be written as A. So next is example 2. First of D is E. First of C is D. First of B is C. First of A is B. S derives A, B, C, D. Here starting symbol is S. So it derives A, B, C, D. But first of A is B. So first of S is B. So example 1 and example 2 are very simple examples. Let's move to example 3. Here S derives A, B, C, D. A derives B or epsilon. B derives C. C derives D. D derives E. Here we have an epsilon on the right hand side. So the meaning is A can be replaced with epsilon. So here I have production S derives A, B, C, D. So it can be written as S derives A, B, C, D or B, C, D. Since we can replace this A with epsilon. So here also first of D will be E. First of C will be D. First of A will be B comma epsilon. First of B will be D. And now you look at this production. S derives A, B, C, D or B, C, D. So on the right hand side, here the leftmost thing is non-terminal A. S can derive B. So what is first of A? First of A is B. So first of S will contain B. Now need to consider this epsilon. So here I have production BCD. So we already discussed how we derive this BCD by substituting epsilon in A. So S derives BCD means first of S will contain first of B. What is first of B? First of B is D. So anyway, we will see more examples later. Okay, next is the procedure to find follow. Define follow of A for non-terminal A to be the set of terminals A that can appear immediately to the right of A in some sentential form. That is, the set of terminals A such that there exists a derivation of the form S derives alpha A beta for some alpha and beta. Note that there may be at some time during the derivation have been symbols between A and A, but if so, they derived epsilon and disappeared. If A can be the rightmost symbol in some sentential form, then dollar representing the input right end marker is in follow of A. To compute follow of A for all non-terminals A, apply the following rules until nothing can be added to any follow set. Place dollar in follow of S, where S is the start symbol and dollar is the input right end marker. If there is a production A produce alpha B beta, then everything in first of beta except for epsilon is placed in follow of B. If there is a production A derives alpha B or a production A derives alpha B beta, where first of beta contains epsilon, that is beta may generate epsilon, then everything in follow of A is in follow of B. So simply saying, what is the terminal which can follow a variable in process of derivation? So after a variable, what are the possible terminals which may appear in the process of derivation? Here variable is nothing but non-terminals. Follow will never contain epsilon. That's an important point. In follow set, we will never include epsilon. So I will try to explain with the help of an example. Here I have some productions. So here on right hand side we have some epsilons. So the meaning is, in a production, if there is capital A in the right hand side, it can be epsilon. In a production, in RHS, if there is capital B, it can be epsilon. Similarly, D and E also can take epsilon value. So then you look at the right hand side of the production. In the first production only, we have capital A, capital B, capital D and E. That means here in this production only, this A, B, D, E can take the value epsilon. So I just rewrite this grammar. So I take this A, B, C, D, E as such. Then I substitute epsilon in place of A. I write B, C, D, E. Then I substitute epsilon in place of B. And remaining these I wrote. Then I substitute epsilon in place of D. And I written A, B, C, E. Similarly, I have written all the combination. So here in the end, I got only C. That means, in that case, A is epsilon, B is epsilon, D is epsilon, and E is epsilon. Similarly, here in C, I have only C and D. That means A, B, D. Three things are substituted with, or three non-terminals are substituted with the epsilon. So these are the possible productions or possible derivations from starting symbol, because these A, B, D, E can take epsilon value. So first of all, I will calculate first, because to find follow also we need first. And first of A is A comma epsilon. First of B is B comma epsilon. First of C is C. First of D is D comma epsilon. First of E is E comma epsilon. Here just look at the right hand side. Here the symbol is A. So definitely A will be there, because A, the first of capital A is small a. Here it is B. So this B will appear here. A already considered. Here I have C. So first of C is C. So B is already considered, this B is already considered, A already considered, C already considered. So first of S will contain A comma B comma C. Then the first rule says for a starting symbol the follow will contain dollar. So what is dollar? In the previous video we have discussed, dollar denotes end marker of an input string. So for a starting symbol, dollar will be there in follow. So here S is starting symbol, so I include dollar here. So next I am going to find the follow symbols based on the second rule. Here B comes after A. B comes after A. So follow of A will contain first of B. Here B comes after A. So follow of A will contain first of B. So what is first of B? B. Epsilon is also there, but we didn't include it because already told you follow will not contain epsilon. Again here, A can be followed by C. So follow of A contain first of C. So C is also in follow of A. Here B comes after A, it is already considered. Here C comes after A, it is already considered. Here also C comes after A, it is already considered. So follow of A will contain B comma C based on rule 2. Similarly, you can find follow of B. Here C comes after B. So follow of B will contain first of C. Here it is BC. So no updation required. Here also it is BC. So based on the second rule, there is no updations. Next you look at follow of C. Here C is followed by D. Follow of C will contain first of D. So D will be here. Here C is followed by E. So follow of C will contain first of E. First of E is small e. Similarly, we have to find follow of D. D is followed by E. So E will be there. Next you look at E. E is actually followed by nothing. So based on the second rule, we can't write anything. So in third rule, what it is saying is, if a non-terminal is the rightmost symbol in a production, then follow of that rightmost symbol or follow of that rightmost non-terminal will contain follow of LHS or follow of left hand side. So here, just consider this production. The rightmost non-terminal on the right hand side is E. So follow of E contain follow of S. So what is follow of S? Follow of S contain only dollar. So follow of E will have dollar. Why I include dollar here? Because in this production on the right hand side, rightmost non-terminal is E. So the third rule says follow of E will contain follow of S. Here also rightmost symbol on the right hand side is E. Here also rightmost symbol on RHS is E. Here also rightmost symbol on RHS is E. Here rightmost symbol on RHS is D. So follow of D will contain follow of S. What is follow of S? Dollar. So dollar must be included in follow of D. Here rightmost symbol is E. Here also rightmost symbol is E. Here also rightmost symbol is D. It is already considered. Here rightmost symbol is E. It is already considered. Here rightmost symbol is D. It is already considered. Here rightmost symbol is C. So what happens? Follow of C will contain follow of S. So dollar will be there in follow of C is considered, D is already considered, E is also considered, S gives C. So here also rightmost symbol is C. Even if if there's a production like S gives C, since C is the rightmost symbol, follow of that C will contain follow of S. That is dollar. So now you can go back to the procedure to find follow of a non-terminal. It will be more clear. So anyway, we will discuss more examples later. That's all I want to share in this video. Thank you.